Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet Clank. Tools Instruction, I'm Nye.
I'm Mako, and I'm very, very glad that we've already done all the skill points on this level.
Mako has come to the conclusion that we're boned.
Yeah, in attempting to look up the details on the Everybody Dance Now thing, I have come to the conclusion that the only way you can get two or three gamers to agree is to shoot at least. Is to shoot X minus 1. Because I have seen so many problems in trying to work out which enemies count, which enemies don't, and whether or not they only show up in one place.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the easiest way to solve this problem is to get the Golden Groovatron, do a playthrough 3, which we might have to do anyway, and just make everything dance and then shoot it. Which is generally not a bad idea anyway.
Oh, that was good. So I was trying to avoid shimmying at all.
I saw, in doing some more research, I saw someone do a video where they did a jet boot assisted boost essentially across the. They essentially did a jet boot assisted long jump without shimmying.
Across that spot?
Yeah. I'm still not entirely sure how they pulled that off.
Neither am I. But that's cool. So I'm just working my way around to see if there's any rare titanium over here.
I was going to say, about the only thing I can find these lists to agree on is that there only seems to be one version of those things.
That's terrible. So there may be a playthrough 3, guys.
On the upside, playthrough 3 will be very, very specific.
It'll be sprint through, don't do anything, you have all your guns, use nothing but the Rhino. Because I'll have the Rhino VX by then.
Well, the other thing we'll also find out is whether, well, if we do a playthrough 3, at least then we'll know if we have to do it all in one go. Because of the, 3 or 4 major sites that sort of cover this sort of thing, 2 of them say you need to do them all in one go, and 2 of them say nothing on the matter.
Oh,
one of them that the person thought that you had to do in one go was from the discussions on the Insomniac forums themselves. So,
but the devs are not the type of people who respond to that sort of nonsense. So no confirmation.
Yeah.
Other than Half-Life 3 is confirmed.
Sure, it might come up sometime before the heat death of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, if I look this up much more, I'm pretty sure I'm going to start losing hair. So...
Okay, I know you can land on this. Yes, you can. Okay. Okay, given the fact that you can run on the roofs, what is the point of that elevator right there?
That is the way they thought you were going to have to do it.
That one. Right there.
Yeah, that one.
What is the point of that elevator?
They didn't think people were clever enough to come across the roofs.
But this is the obvious way to get here. I don't even know, man. I don't even know.
This game has broken me.
And you're not even playing, that's the funny thing. Like, I'm the one playing and dealing with all of it, and you're broken. How the hell does that work? So this armor vendor's got nothing for me.
I was going to say, ask my accountant.
Actually, let's make the fat guy dance too.
Yeah. This is the same thing. Like, again, they cannot confirm or deny whether or not the fat guys and the thin guys count separately. Similarly, I've had arguments as to whether or not the different different penguins wearing the different hats count.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to walk over here, and we're going to speak to this smuggler, and we're going to get him to give me the gyrocycle for 5,000 volts, because...
At least
have you noticed that the glasses for the disguise have turned red instead of purple?
At least we know we've made this jerk dance.
Mm-hmm. But the glasses are red instead of purple right now.
Sure, that's not just the light.
It shouldn't be. I don't know if
everything else is on this planet.
Okay, I don't know of any other way for a light to turn something that was purple to red.
I mean, Ratchet Clank. I wouldn't put it past them at this point.
That's a kind of magic that's just wow. Go ahead and go over here. I only have a 5x multiplier, so I don't really care if I get hit.
So, of course, you managed to make it through totally unscathed.
Ah, well, there you go.
Well, on the upside, you're about halfway there.
Yep. And this raritanium is basically I'm not getting anything. I think we're actually getting 5 raritanium per crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, I don't get out of bed for less than 20, so... Let's move on. I did get hit. Oh well. I don't have a skill point to have to worry about here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this area is done. I don't care. That's
basically where I'm at with this. It's just like, well, we're moving on.
Who do I have to kill to fast forward?
Well, whoop. Oh, oops.
Ooh.
So, by the way, all of a sudden I'm at 566 nanotech.
You're definitely getting more than 1 per level up at this point.
I didn't even notice us getting past 470. Am I just not paying attention, or is it just happening?
It's just happening. Okay. To be fair, gaining nanotech is like nowhere near as flashy as it used to be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you still get the big AoE, though.
Ain't as big as it used to be.
Man, these things ain't what they used to be. Okay.
Cutscene.
Cutscene. And we're done. Woohoo! Already got the golden bolt here, and... Oh, there's some stuff over here.
Some boxes.
Yep, raritanium.
And a little raritanium for our troubles.
We're almost up to a mil... Oh! No, never mind, that's bolts.
It's just bolts.
But I think we're... we are almost up to 1 million raritanium, though.
Yep, that's what I said. We're almost halfway there. Now, are you saving your bolts to get the Rhino next?
I mean, I can. But the thing is, you know, the Rhino is...
I don't know, like, hang on. Sorry, I was just...
The Rhino's gonna level up. Like, it's... Because if we have to do a playthrough 3, I'm gonna use the Rhino.
Yeah,
that's just kind of how it's gonna happen. So,
Okay, where are we off to next?
Sargasso. I think we've done all the skill points here.
It sounded like a freight train, head examiner, and extinction. Yep.
Yeah, we've done all. And this is where we're actually going to turn in our Leviathan souls, too. So that'll be a lot of money in our pockets.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I remember correctly, if you still want to try and get these things, are you going to like continue to try for these things?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't forget to zap a Grunthor.
Mm-hmm.
Something called a grub snucker, whatever the hell those are.
Okay, let's go over here, and I guess we're going to continue using the Omega Net Cannon for now. Does it work on these things? It does! Check that nonsense out.
Wow.
I don't know if he's counted as dancing. There it goes. Oh, check that boogie out.
Mmm. Oh, that's a grub snucker, huh?
Let me guess, it's the flying thing?
The giant flying insect thing, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, Grunthor has been danced.
And I'll get the grub snucker right now, because it's right there.
I'll get the grub snucker right now, pulls out the rocket launcher.
Oh, and here, we'll get the little small things, too. Okay.
Ah, yes, the arthropods.
Yep, they're dancing.
Arthropods and grub snuckers have been made to dance. Let's see, what's left is the smuggler and the razor rollers.
Oh, right.
Those would be Kirchus who piloted a ball with razors on either side.
I didn't know they were on this level.
It says they're on Sargasso, so...
Get some more of this ammo over here.
They're found on Sargasso and Jacindu.
Let's go ahead and net him. I'm going to continue leveling up our combustor by just shooting at this thing when it doesn't have a chance to respond to me. Nope.
Combustor's about halfway full.
By the way, this is the Grunthor with the normal-sized head.
Yeah. Looks a little,
little bit less goofy.
Yeah.
the last time through this entire planet, without knowing it, I had enemy heads are large on. Which, you gotta admit, it's pretty amusing you can have that on and not freaking notice.
Comedy gold. Comedy gold.
Yep. Stop shooting at me. Okay, there is another Grunthor that I need to get. Where is he? Oh, is it the one at the very... it's the one at the very end of this tunnel. Okay. That's cool. That's fine. I don't mind. Just shoot through the arthropods here.
Still a little extra raritanium for our troubles.
Yep. You know what? No. 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 Because you three could actually hit me. That would irritate me. Hello. Okay. Just sit here and pound away at him with the combustor. Combustor should hit V10 on this planet. I cannot imagine why it would not hit V10 on this planet. Okay.
Right, you're going? Probably not.
Well, I mean, it's getting pretty close.
I mean, as in, like, I can't see why you wouldn't hit V10 by the end.
Ah, okay.
Words, they're wonderful things. Unfortunately, I'm not very good with them today.
It's cool. From the way I've heard people talk today, other people aren't either.
I mean, I could make a half-hearted attempt at grammar, but EM words good great.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so let's actually, let's buy some ammo. We're over 1 million raritanium. Okay, smuggler. Here's 3 Leviathan souls. Yay, I got the thing.
Yeah, the smuggler is always fun, but you know...
Check that out.
800,000 bolts. Hello.
And there's a total of 20 Leviathan souls total in the game?
I think so. You know, the smuggler's a fun guy. He's a good NPC, especially since he shows up repeatedly. But at the same time, I don't know, he doesn't quite have the same amount of charm as Slim Cognito.
Eh. I mean, the thing about Slim Cognito is he was a good joke, and that's about all he was a joke. Whereas the smuggler actually has a personality, and actually has, like, a character to him, and stuff like that. Slim Cognito just can't claim the same, you know?
I suppose so. And don't forget that when you see the rings, you can't go outside the rings.
Right.
You've screwed this one up
Yeah,
before.
we've proven that. But I want to land here! Nope.
So follow the nice invisible space creature that doesn't exist.
Yep.
As far as you know.
As far as I wish. I'd appreciate it if it didn't exist.
You know, they keep giving you free stuff. Don't knock it.
And then they steal Clank. I mean, how much am I supposed to like them? They steal my partner.
When this is over, we should probably have Big Al check you out. You may have fried a sister board.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that. I've already gotten all the arthropods, so I don't have to worry about those. I have to make that thing dance.
I don't even know what those things are. They aren't listed. Oh no, those are Kirchu Pyro Guard. Those are the Pyro
Yep.
Guards. Okay.
So we gotta make that dance, but that's fine. That shouldn't be too hard. So, I do not have any dancing materials. Oh well, I'll get the next one. Okay, I'll just sit here and pound at him until he falls over.
And then explodes.
Yeah. Oh, not that one. Nope, not that one. Oh, damn.
Now you can see what happens when you
Nothing.
fail these,
It
yeah.
just says failure, retry, and that's it.
I don't know, can you imagine how annoying it would be if you had to... if it, like, called a bunch of enemies every time you screwed up?
I've played those games before. I can't remember off the top of my head which ones, but I've played games like that before. Quite frequently, in fact. Honestly, though, I can't remember what game did that.
Neither can I now either.
Oh, there's the Razor dudes.
Those are the Razor dudes. Well, we don't have any Rubitrons anyway, so...
But we can find them on their home planet, so... There was a second there that I looked at it and I went, I don't have enemy heads or big on this time. What the hell's going on here? And I realized, oh, that just happens. Okay. Get some gel in here real quick. Thankfully this doesn't take too long. The Gelator is just one of those puzzles I just don't like.
I don't know, it's...
You know?
It's inoffensive. And at this point, that's all I really ask.
It just... It's bland. It's press this button 3 times, then jump.
Oh, I don't know, it's still better than the... What was it? The heat pellets.
Yeah, I mean, those seem to be pretty universally reviled.
Now, those are boring.
Yeah, sit
Even
here,
worse.
press button.
Even worse, they're timing based.
Yep. And if you get it wrong, you're waiting. There was some question about whether there was a point to speed running Ratchet and Clank, and those came up, and people went, ah. About that. Oh, no! Oh, you're kidding me. Okie dokie. Okay, a facepalm should not be audible.
Well, I think that proves that my microphone is working quite well.
I'm sitting here, I fall, and then a big meaty thunk. It's like, well, there's only one thing that could be.
It was just perfect. Just you're right at the end, and you just slip off the edge.
I don't even know where I slipped off. Like, is there actually a hole there?
I think there is.
If there is, there shouldn't be, because that's just stupid. There's a hole between the exit gelinator draining thing and the door. Yep, there is. There's a hole in that corner for no discernible reason. Okay, game. Sure. I'll play by your twisted rules.
Beautiful.
Okay. So we're back again here. Please, bring it. Nope, and nope. Okay.
Zap.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Is this even hurting anything? Can't tell. That guy just flew backwards for no discernible reason. And it did it again. Whoa, ow. Okay. Sure. So I got a health upgrade at the exact same time as he died, and he still managed to hit me. Quick, it's a cutscene to show this elevator has gone down by 4 feet. That's a thing that we can do. Okay. Take this elevator to go over to here. Unfortunately, there's no alpha destructor over here for us to take. We already have it. Okay, I don't need this cutscene right now. This cutscene is not helpful. Oh, right, because the only reason you need to even go in this door is because of the alpha disruptor. So wait, they made me come all the way over here.
Wait,
just...
don't you have to see the plumber?
Oh, is he in that door too?
I think so.
Oh, I thought he was over there. Okay, I'll go to this one. I thought this was the alpha disruptor room.
Honestly, I can no longer remember. My mind has turned to mush.
It's just me, or are these puzzles actually moving faster now?
I think they are.
Well, that's kind of a dick.
Well, you know, I
move.
think I commented on that last time though. I thought that they were getting a little faster.
Well, I mean, since we started New Game Plus, specifically. I don't know, maybe it's because it's been a week or so since we last recorded, and it's been a while since I've done one of these puzzles, but... Okay, is this... Yeah, this is the alpha disruptor room.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected then. My apologies.
Yeah, so there's nothing in here. But I think I still have to fight anyways.
Experience!
I guess. The question is, how do I tell the door to open up now? Oh, right. Okie dokie. Go ahead and turn all this. See, look, the glasses are purple now. I don't know.
Color palette issue? I don't know.
Could be. But yeah, they make you go all the way over to that platform just to open up this door over here.
Actually, given that you were in mid-jump when the cutscene happened, I almost have expected you to zoom back and fall directly into the gunk.
That's what I was assuming was going to happen, and that's why I was kind of irritated by it, too. That they were,
Oh,
hey, look, this happened. It's like, well, thank you, game. I'd like to actually be able to control my character right now.
Oh, look, it's time to kill another Grunthor.
They're just walking experience pots. That's all they are. Let him die, get his stuff. They also come with free rare titanium, so I mean, there's that.
That's true.
We definitely picked up a tail.
Oh,
About
let's see.
5,000 a pop's not bad.
In the meantime,
Not at all.
we should maintain radio silence.
I'm completely okay with that. Run over here, grab that. Run over here, pop that. There we go. But yeah. Okay. Let's go over there. Please do not go up without me. Thank you. Okay, pull out my net cannon, which is still one of my favorite weapons in the game. Even when it misses.
There aren't any device vendors on this planet, are there?
Very beginning. Back next to the smuggler.
Hmm.
So I just gotta head in that direction again.
Well, like, certainly another vote in favor of the Golden Groovatron.
Yep. It's understandable to vote for it, too. But I think the Golden Groovatron was specifically made for this anyways.
Probably.
Like, they went, oh, so we're adding in this type of skill point. Well, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Let's make sure the players actually have something for that so they don't kill us.
Now, see, there's a skill point exactly like that in Into the Nexus, but the Into the Nexus is a lot more forgiving. Because it actually tracks, like, it won't show you what enemy you've done it on, but it does track, like, total.
Yeah.
It actually, like, it gives you a percentage completion.
That would have been nice. But then again, that is, what, 3 games after this one? This is where the bummer is.
Bummers, yeah. It depends on how you're counting. Like, if you're counting, like, the side games and the,
Oh, crap. Oh, well.
All for One.
I'll just let that fail. Whoops. I'm just not doing well. Back to the beginning! Okay, there we go. Let's see. Just scanning the circuit ahead of time. Yeah, it's definitely moving faster than it did, I think, in the first playthrough.
It's going to make a couple of the later ones a little difficult. Because those were...
I think so.
Because a few of those were like skinnier teeth.
Yeah, maybe. I might have to do them a couple of times. But it may also be that I'm just being an idiot and not doing it right the first time, you know? Because that was definitely me not doing it right the first time.
Come on.
Sup, plumber? Okay. Plumber event is over.
Ratchet, I am worried about Miss Apogee.
Everyone
She
loves
may
the plumber.
have run into trouble.
Relax.
Yep.
She's fine. She's
Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go back.
go see what
Let's
Squirrel
grab...
wants, and we'll meet up
I
with
would...
her later.
I'd appreciate launching the Rover Wings. Anytime now. Thank you. Let's go back, get a couple groovy balls, and then we'll see about finishing this up. Get all of these guys. Sup, Grunthor? I always like buzzing by things when I have a chance to fly, things that would normally attack you, but because you're flying, cannot see you. It's always fun. Okay, the device vendor is somewhere around here. I think there is one. Yeah, no, no. Maybe this planet doesn't have one.
I didn't think there was one on this planet.
thought there was.
Armor vendor, ammo vendor. Open the map again. You can zoom in. You can see. You can look for it on the map. But you can zoom, right? No, you can't.
No. Well, you can zoom out, but this is as far in as it goes.
Okay, so well, it looks like there's no such weapon, no such vendor.
Oh, well, that's fine. I don't really care all that much. All of the guys that we still have to get are guys that can be gotten later.
I think.
Yeah. It's the flamethrower guy who's on the Kirchu home planet. It's the
Rollerball.
and the rollerball who's also on the Kirchu home planet.
Right, for this planet at least.
Yeah.
And the smuggler, I suppose, if you want to zap him again.
I mean, I guess we can. I thought I zapped the smuggler.
You got
the first
him
time.
on. Yeah, you got him the first time. I'm pretty sure you only have to get him the one time.
If you have to get him every time, I'd be really annoyed.
Yeah, I really don't know.
There's a lot we don't know about the skill point.
Honestly, I get the feeling a lot of people look at the skill point, recoil in horror, and run screaming. Can you blame them?
No. I mean, this is a hell of a skill point. There's other skill points we're going to have to get too. I think there's a couple generics that we're going to have to keep an eye out for as well.
Right. I've been tracking the planetaries, but not the generics, because I can't remember which ones we already got for those.
Well, we can look at them in a minute. Okay, this thing is almost to VX.
Yay!
So it means I get to move to a more interesting gun. One thing is I need to buy the more interesting guns, because we don't have half of them.
Mm-hmm. Need to make some money for that.
Oh, we're making a fair amount of cash. I mean, we're about to make almost 20 mil in one flat swoop.
We're 60% of the. We're about 60%, well, almost 60% of the way to the necessary raritanium.
Yep. I mean, we're moving pretty darn quick when it comes to money in any of its forms. Let's go kill all these guys.
Money, we're in the money.
Pretty much. I mean, that's what you should feel like.
If I wasn't so sure I would have to break into a coughing fit, I would actually try and sing properly, but it's just not happening.
Okay, so there's the Combustor VX. So that's
there
done.
you go. The Combustor is now maxed out.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to start working on a fusion bomb.
And you just took a hit, of course.
Yep. As soon as I come out of that cutscene. Yep.
You're now up to 607 health.
Well, that's stuff.
I'll see if I can't keep track of what your health goes up by next time it goes up, because you're definitely gaining more than one in a go. I just can't. It's just such an odd number that it keeps stopping on.
It's a good question. It might be going up additively.
Could be.
I don't think it's exponential growth, because that would go up a lot faster than it is, but I think it's additive growth. So it probably started going up by, like, 2, 3, 4. So probably by now it's going up by 40 at a time. Something thereabouts. Yeah, hopefully the fusion bomb will not be as annoying as it was the first playthrough. I kind of doubt that, because it is still extraordinarily weak. You'll see how many times I have to hit these things in order to actually get anything out of it. So I think the fusion bomb is still going to be a pain. On the other hand, the net launcher is still my go-to weapon for anything that's not electrified.
Kind of funny, because a lot of people don't seem to like the net launcher.
Oh, I love the net launcher. Well, there's VX for the net launcher.
That net launcher just gained almost 1,000 damage in one shot.
Yeah. It does so much damage and tells one enemy, no, you're no longer allowed to ever do anything. Hi, Grovitrons. Where'd you come from?
Probably when you broke one of those boxes.
Maybe.
Um,
But yeah, the net launcher, it just, it tells one enemy that they're no longer allowed to move, and then does this incredible amount of damage that very few weapons can even pretend to boast. I definitely like the net launcher. Then again, I like weapons that have passive damage effects. So, for instance, I love the Agents of Doom and the various derivations on them. I love effects like that.
Oh, the little minion guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are quite fun.
Unfortunately, Mr. Zircon took their place.
Mr. Zircon does not need minions.
I mean, I don't mind Mr. Zircon because he's a really fun weapon, but Mr. Zircon took the place of the Minions of Doom, and I wish that he hadn't because I like the Minions of Doom.
Well, he's much more. He's good for what he is. He does quite a lot of damage, but he is better once he is like a usable thing rather than an item.
Yeah, once he's an actual weapon, not an item. We're almost up to 10 mil again. I might actually save up for the for the Rhino at this point. So I've got almost every weapon I actually care about. And the ones I actually like. So the Rhino might be my go-to weapon at this point. Just sit here and pound away at this guy. Because I think after we give up all the Leviathan souls, we should be only...
About 2/3 of the way there.
Yeah. The problem is I'm just getting hit from, like, long distances away. Because you saw how far that guy reached to hit me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only problem with me having these goddamn multipliers.
Yeah, you are now about 60% of the way to your Groovatron.
Would you get hit, please? Thank you.
Nope.
No, seriously, look where the net's going to avoid hitting it. It's because it's so close to the ground. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I've noticed that the net seems to have trouble tracking down and up.
Yeah, it flies in a flat line.
So if you fire it in midair, it tends to fire in a flat line rather than even if you're like aiming down or going down as you shoot.
Okay. Let's go ahead and Groovatron that guy.
Excuse me. Let's see.
So we can knock him off the list.
That
Fire
was
Spitter.
the Pyro Guard.
Yep.
He has been removed from the list.
Yep, strike him from the record. Okay, so this island has a bunch of these guys. But yeah, I like any weapon that, or any item that forcibly prevents an enemy from dealing damage to me while simultaneously doing damage to them, like the net launcher, is an item I like, but I also like the Groovatron for that reason.
Yeah.
On the other hand, for some reason, the Transmogrifier as a consumable I don't like.
Yeah, not really. It kind of feels like it defeats the purpose. At the same time, like the those guys waited explicitly till their brother was down before they came for you. Yeah, and from now on, like the Groovatron and its family of weapons for crowd control just get better and better.
Yeah. Now, they're definitely good stuff. Probably go work on Shredder Claws while we're here.
Are you even hitting this?
Yep. Notice my combo went up?
Oh, right.
Oh, what? Oh, he stepped on me.
Well, what did you expect?
I didn't even know his step was an attack. Like, I didn't even know that counted. Okay, what board island were we on? Well, that's obnoxious. But no, I was doing damage because you saw the claws gradually growing their combo, and that's how you know. That was this island, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going up against something big and stompy with melee just didn't strike me as all that bright.
Well, I was doing fine until the only reason I'm doing this is because he's in the net.
Yeah. You were doing fine right up until you died.
How did he break? Did I seriously take damage because of his death movement? Okay. We're not going to talk about that. That is one of those things that is just going to be stricken from the record, and we're going to pretend it didn't happen. I took damage from a dead enemy. It was dead. It no longer existed. It had shuffled the mortal coil. It was deceased. It was no more. And somehow it still dealt damage to me. Did I hit them all? Was there any more to the Monty Python kit that I missed?
It has gone to join the choir invisible.
Oh, yeah, I missed that one. That's one of the good ones, too. The question is, was that actually part of the skit, or was that just one of the, you know...
I don't know at this point. Now, see, I'm a bit disappointed in some ways because I really like the saw blade type weapons.
Yeah.
But they suffer from under damage. Well, I guess they're not all that great on a target this big. They're better against the smaller things.
Yeah. I mean, I really like melee weapons in general in a shooter because they tend to feel... They make you, as a player, feel extremely powerful and competent.
Right.
Because you're facing against guys who you would normally not face melee, using a melee weapon, so you feel really good. And, unlike some people, you know, I actually liked the, nope. Oh, come on. Oh.
Your health went up again, and we never even noticed.
Yep, it went up against the fight against that last Grunthor. I saw it.
Now it's 628.
Is it really?
Yes.
Maybe it's not going competitively. But, you know, I really like melee weapons because of that, because they make you feel nice and powerful, and they give you this, you know, great feeling of getting stuff done. And that's why I like the Shredder Claws. I just think the problem with them is that they don't come with the survivability you need to actually use them. Things like the Lightning Ravager, things like the Quantum Whip, you know, those came with reach. On the other hand, the Shredder Claws are, I'm right in your face, which means you're right in mine.
I am a small, angry Cuisinart of Doom.
Yep. And Cuisinart mode doesn't always work in video games. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If the blades consistently had the combo range, if that's what they started at, they'd be so much better as an item. He hit me with his step.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, actually, I'm not sure the.
He hit me with it again.
I was gonna say I'm not sure. I'm not sure the thing that the. Damn it! I'm losing words again.
The net did not hit them the first time.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say that. Yeah, the net didn't take the first time.
But no, he.
Why don't you pop out a Zircon?
There we go.
It's not like you'll.
Because Zircon steals experience. What is... Ah, that's what's hitting me. Okay.
Yes, someone is breathing fire on you.
That thing that I've been hunting, the things that are really pissed at me. Okay, you gain no experience. Fire one of those. Get some Judicators going, because those leave behind Napalm. Judicator up to level 8, fantastic. Gained about 1,000 damage. Also changed in what direction I was aiming for some reason. I think that's all of them. No, I got one more apparently.
No, that was the one that you just got.
Was it? Oh, okay. Is that all of them then?
You hadn't harvested the soul before you did that, so...
Oh, okay, so it doesn't show up. Awesome. Okay,
So
well,
I
I've got
think that's
almost
all of
nothing
them.
left to do on this planet. I think that's everything.
Almost nothing. All you got left is to cash in. Or
Yeah.
cash out.
Pretty much. Oh, you know what we didn't get? We didn't get the rolly ball guys, but I'll get those on Kirchu. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some other things. Like, for instance, I really loved in, now, I don't think this counts as a melee weapon, but I really loved in Perfect Dark, the original, the throwing knife. Partially because it was an alt mode ability. It was actually just a regular combat knife, but if you use it in alt mode, you threw it, and it was a really powerful weapon.
Right,
And,
I remember its predecessor from GoldenEye, which was quite
GoldenEye's
fun.
one was bad, though.
GoldenEye's one was very situational, but when you were in the situations it was meant to be used, it was really good. And that's cash in and holy moly.
17.9 million. Or 0.6, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, that is also all of the bolts that we're going to get out of that. So we are now halfway to the Rhino Forever.
Yay!
So the question is, do I want to buy these weapons, which I can buy almost all of them, or do I want to wait for the Rhino forever?
See what you can get away with, I guess.
Well, I'm still leveling up weapons. So I think what I'll do is, for now, we'll wait. We'll level up the weapons I have, and then if we reach a point where I need to, I have no more weapons to level up, then we'll move over to the Rhino forever.
All right. Okay, so
Back to Planet Mukau.
Yep, there are 5 enemies to be taken out on the second round of Mukau.
Neat.
For dancing, at least. I'm just looking up exactly what these things are called. Elite Tarakian. No, Elite Paladin. Oh, for the love of mercy. Why are these things... Oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just looking at that and thinking, oh, not again. Yeah, it's essentially elite versions of everything of those 4 arena enemies that you fought before, plus Zorthan.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I like the throwing knives. They make you feel just very, very good, especially if you, when you're really getting the kills with them. I think I liked everything about Perfect Dark. I should do a Let's Play Perfect Dark at some point. The problem is I don't know it very well. But I'd go through on perfect difficulty and do everything. Or is it dark difficulty? I can't remember.
I don't
I can't
remember.
remember what the whole Hearts mode is.
I played the 360 sequel, but I never got I never managed to get my hands on one of those N64 games that was actually very hard to get your hands on.
Well, I'll put it this way. If you play the 360 sequel, you have access to the original because the original is on the 360. You can download
Okay,
it.
so I'm trying to work out which types of enemies those were.
Okay, well, here's the Blade guys. So they're dancing.
They're dancing. Yeah, you've just made the same guys dance twice.
Yeah, but so we know it's the bladed guys. We know they're done.
Okay, no.
Okay, then
no,
this is
those
the
are-
mortar launcher. So the mortar guy just danced. Do the nanny hug bots? Do I have to get them again?
No, there's only one kind of those.
Okay.
Cousins. Moderate weak only track short.
Who's the red one?
The red one. Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, but their colors change when they become elites. That's the
Okay.
problem. Weapons. Come on, they're identified by their freaking weapons.
Ouch.
I'm forced to assume that was the elite paladrone, and the where's this Argonoid?
Well, the only guy I haven't gotten is the pistol one.
Pistol one. Okay, so yeah, the paladrones are the ones that actually hold pistols.
Okay, well, I'm about to get that. No, I'm not. I'm out of Groovatrons.
Okay,
So I'll do that on one of the other runs.
and don't forget the little drone dudes as well.
Oh, the bomb things level up?
Yes.
Okay.
Or so the list says, and you know how much I'm willing to trust the list at this point.
Yeah, I know. I'm right there with you. I'm not really trusting that list much either. But we'll deal with it as it comes.
List.
I'm trying to think of some other games that had melee weapons in a ranged game. I mean, something like, Left 4 Dead made it very obvious. I did too.
Right.
So I don't think I'd count that.
I don't know. Would you count the remake of Shadow Warrior?
Haven't played it, but the thing is, your melee weapon in that game is it's built in,
Well,
that
it's-
sword is something you always have.
You always have. It's explicitly there. In fact, it's actually remarkably effective. Like, in cases where you would think you should be using a gun, the sword will trump. Well, okay, the sword won't trump, the rocket launcher, but still.
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's just that that's not necessarily the shooter type I'm talking about. I'm talking about shooters that are explicitly guns, and there's just this 1 or 2 melee weapons. Like, for example, in Ratchet Clank 1, the Walloper.
Oh, right. Yes.
Stuff like that. Like, Ratchet Clank 1 is explicitly ranged, but you have the Walloper, and that was just this epic, just smack you in the face.
Rocket-powered boxing glove.
Yeah, it was rocket-powered boxing glove. I forget which one Ratchet Clank 2 got. Oh, we gotta fight this guy again.
And you don't even have any...
Well, you can fight him
You
multiple
can
times.
fight him multiple times, yeah.
So no big deal there. Yeah, the Ratchet Clank's doing it. Fire Doom Blades. No, don't do that. No, don't do the Don't do that either.
You know what?
Appreciate that.
Just don't do anything.
Well, considering he's a boss, I'm actually just gonna. No. Stop. Fall down. Ow. Fall down. Now, you're taking way too much damage, dude. Stop. Are you not getting... He was getting hit there. There we go. He is such a damage sink. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Rhino.
I think part of it is he is actually, like, he has a lot of invincibility frames.
I think he's also not getting hit. I think because he's above the ground, the
Probably.
Rhino wasn't aiming at him correctly. He is such a damage sink, though. Look at how much health this guy has. Like, I don't like when games do this, when they treat a lot of health like difficulty mode. It just... This is not difficulty, this is just making me last longer. Okay, there's the Hollow Pirate disguise. So now we should be able to do the pirate place now. Okay, there we go.
It's time.
Yes, yes, yes. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so we're going to exit the arena. We're going to go get some more Groovatrons. Then we'll come back. I almost fell off. Could I have just jumped? And just landed down there? Save myself time?
I don't know.
Because this... Riding this thing takes a little bit of forever. I don't know what it is. I like whenever I play whenever I play shooters, I tend to favor the pistol style weapons. And whenever and if there's a melee something, here a good example: the energy blade from Halo.
Halo. Well, the energy blade was like just plain ouch.
Yeah, it was the shit. Like games are designed that way. That melee weapon, you're trading off.
I mean, they had to explicitly nerf it in the second game because it was just so good.
Yeah. Then again, they had to nerf the pistol in the second game too. So, yeah, the energy blade was just so good. Then again, you weren't supposed to. It was supposed to be hard to get too in the first one, I think. Wait, did you even get the energy blade in the first game?
I think you did.
Halo 1?
Almost certain you did.
No, you did, because 2 was the Arbiter. That's right. It's been so long since I played those games. But like the energy blade,
I have a love-hate relationship with the Halo games.
I love them.
They're fun, but back when 3 came out, there was an incident that sort of soured me on the series in general. Not because of the series itself, just because of something that happened around it. And I have never bothered to pick it up since.
Like an incident with a capital I.
It wasn't. It's one of those things that I still cannot, for the life of me, explain how it happened. But it cost me quite a lot of money. So.
Oh wow.
Well, a lot of money at the time.
Yep. Oh, let's see. What am I using? I'm using Plasma Stalkers, which is a weapon I haven't upgraded yet. Good. But yeah, I happen to like that a lot. It's the melee weapon. I don't know why. It's like me and pistols. If I'm playing a game with a pistol, chances are, like especially stuff like Grand Theft Auto or very recently Saints Row, I will usually favor a pistol over any other type of weapon unless there's a rocket launcher of some sort. Okay, so this thing's kind of a liability. I mean, at least it's doing that shocky thing, but I only get 3 shots of this right now, and they last for... Oh, that's good. That's real good. Thank you, game. I'm so glad that's over there. The enemies are over here. Okay, there we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know. It's usually because in most games the pistol basically acts as a
Your holdout.
single-shot assault rifle.
Or it's either a really powerful single shot sort of weapon like that, or it's your if you have to use this, your boned holdout weapon.
Yeah, but it's also they tend to be incredibly accurate. They tend to be pretty darn powerful. The Halo pistol, the Magnum in Halo 1, was probably the most powerful gun in the game. By sheer just, if you hit with this thing, you're dealing this much damage. It got nerfed pretty bad in Halo 2. But then again, Halo 2 introduced us to the plasma pistol assault rifle combo. So, you know, your mileage on overpowered guns may vary.
You know what? I think these guys. Hang on. Oh no, I'm seeing different colors. Okay, you know what? I think
have no
these guys are a lot
control over-
easier. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I know you don't, but I was saying these guys are a lot easier to tell apart because they've all got increasingly stupid hats.
That's true.
So those were the sword guys that we got before, and we can see that these guys are the gun and the mortar guys respectively.
Well, that's pretty easy to tell because they have guns and or mortars that they're shooting at me.
Yes, but if you weren't able to, let's be fair, like, normally you're a little distracted because they are shooting at you.
I know, but it's not too hard to tell what they're shooting at me. They're either shooting a mortar, which has a target, or they're shooting a gun, which has big and green bullets. That's not that hard to tell apart.
And yet we still had trouble telling them all apart. Like, these
we had
guys
trouble
there.
telling what to put into the list. We had no trouble telling who was who. We had trouble telling because the list was confusing about it.
Yes, well, these guys are a lot easier to tell apart now too. Like, see, you can see even here now, their stupid hats are a lot stupider, but they're also a lot easier to tell.
Yeah. Well, as I said, I don't think it was as much that we were having trouble telling them apart because their weapons are pretty distinctive. We had trouble saying, okay, who is the Ravager or whatever the names were.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So, 100 bomb bots. I'm gonna pull out my fusion bomb for this. Oh, we had to make the bomb
You
bots
need to
dance.
make a couple of them dance, yeah. These
Okay,
guys.
so we'll go do that.
These guys are apparently V2.0, supposedly.
Okay, so those guys are dancing, so that's done. Kaboom.
Making them dance.
Look how big of a range that thing has.
Mm.
Like, the Groovatron has ridiculous range. I can't remember if Tools Destruction has an impossible challenge. If it does, we're not getting into this episode, but... But yeah, that's, I can't remember if this one gets one.
If it... Oh, yes. Is the impossible challenge normally challenge mode only?
Yes.
Then I do not know.
Yeah, I can't remember if Tools Destruction did it, but then again, back when I played Tools Destruction, I was not in any way a completionist. Especially not to the degree I am now. Who am I? Oh. So I don't even know if on Tools Destruction on my first playthrough, I don't even know if I did play through 2. I know I beat the game, but I can't remember if I ever actually did play through 2. I know I didn't focus on skill points or on platinum bolts. Or gold bolts. We got all the golden bolts, right?
I'm pretty sure we've got them all.
I think we got them all. Okay. Yeah, right, because we got the golden children. That's right.
Yes, right.
Yeah, we got them all.
I've forgotten about that.
That makes it pretty easy to tell. There's a skill point involved. Okay, I'm just watching some bombs explode, and I'm not sure why, and that concerns me.
Sympathetic detonation.
That'd make life way too easy. Let's see. So we're up to 30,000 bolts.
30 million.
That too.
Oh god, this is the perfect challenge.
Yep. I mean, I wasn't concerned about it last playthrough. I'm not particularly concerned about it this playthrough.
Get desperate, you can turn to the Rhino. Now would be a good time to pull out a Zircon, though.
That's a decent point. Who am I fighting? Oh, these things.
I mean, I can't guarantee that he'll save your life, but he'll certainly take some of the pressure off of trying to shoot things for you.
Yeah. Whoa! Challenge failed because that thing showed up out of nowhere. Oh, that was unpleasant. Have I made everything dance? I can't remember. Other than the boss guy.
Elite Paladrone. You need to get an Elite Paladrone, and let me see if I can find which ones that is.
Is that the gun guy?
Paladrones are the gun guys, yes.
Okay. I want to say they show up in this.
Probably.
Let's go ahead and continue this.
Be more cautious. I was going to say I'd be more worried about the... Oh, damn. I'd be more worried about the nanny bots,
Whoa,
really.
oh, damn it. There were 3 of them. I thought there were 2 of them. Yeah, I gotta be concerned about them. The problem I'm having right now is field of view, very specifically. Like, I'll be looking around, and it looks like there's only, like, 3 enemies on screen, and there's actually 4, and I just, like, that melee guy who's standing behind me right now, because he spawned in behind me. That guy, right there. But that's the big problem I'm having with this challenge right now.
This reminds me of the time I took on an entire army of
Okay, so that was the first set.
goblins. It was 300 to 1, and those
But like my strategy with the Ratchet and Clank games when it came to the arenas is to always, you know, sit around the edges, but also to ensure that the enemies were always standing in front of me.
Mm.
And this Ratchet and Clank game doesn't let you do that, because enemies will specifically stop moving while you run around. Almost done, though. Whoa! See? Like that, and like that.
Whoa, a lucky shot from Mustachio. Next.
I'm gonna refill my ammo, because I completely forgot about that. Now, those were enemies who stopped moving, so I turned to engage them, and the enemies that were behind me have a chance to get in. And that's what's giving me problems. We had no problem with this the first time around. I will say, the Adjudicator rockets are giving me a little bit of problems because of the smoke.
Mm.
They were doing this on the first playthrough, too. Okay, that's out of ammo.
Reminds me of my signature move.
Kill that guy.
Possum. It
Kill that guy.
involves curling into a fetal position and mentally
Okay, I think I can
projecting
safely use
yourself
this.
in what I call a happy place.
Just glad getting hit by your own bombs doesn't seem to do anything in this game. Unlike Deadlock. That was such a pain in the ass when Deadlock did that.
Mm.
Oh, there's a guy behind me. There's a guy behind me. Kill that guy real quick.
Also, good excuse to break out your Groovatrons if you think you're getting overwhelmed.
Well, I don't. None of these guys need to be Groovatron.
No, yeah, but I'm just talking as tactically, not for the sake of skill
Yeah.
point.
And I believe. Is that the last guy's challenge complete? Okay. So that was 1,000,000 right there, I think. Something like that. Tag team match. Is this the one where we can get, what's his name? Oh, did I back out of it? Yes, I did.
But yes, this is the one where you can get the other guy.
And I can't remember who starts off the match, but it's fine.
It's the big dude, I think.
Time in Polaris history.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting ready.
Ever seen. Twice the
Man, I'm having flashbacks to the B2 Brawler here.
And the B2 Brawler was easy.
Just sort of the setup of the tag match.
Oh, man. I would happily go back to B2 with Brawler and Chainblade, because they were so easy. Their gun, or their weapons and their patterns were so easy to dodge.
Now he's about to switch out.
Yep. No, never mind. He's not done yet.
Huh.
Now he's switching out.
Angry Bees.
That's the plan. Hey, you, dance.
I haven't seen a tag team like this since that video.
Okay, so he's dancing. I'll pull up the Adjudicator. We'll hit him a couple times.
Okay, Zorthan has been danced. Technically, you need to get a Paladrone, but at this point, I think you can safely go back for him.
I mean, there's still cutscenes. Or still, not cutscenes, but there's still challenges we haven't done yet.
Yeah. And Mukau doesn't have another revisit, so I don't think it's likely to upgrade, even if you don't.
So I'm slightly concerned about my health.
Can't imagine why. Always lob a leech grenade.
That's a good point. Let's Big leech bomb? I do. Let's toss that out. So, yeah, I was gonna say, you know
Not
how
really
that Mega
helping.
Leech Grenade? Folks, I think we're gonna take a break. We're gonna leave it at that for now. And when I return, we'll be doing more. We'll see you next time.